Are you ready for a new opportunity? I've been in marketing for 20 years and it's changed a lot, but it doesn't have to be complicated. I want to help you grow your business. The world is changing every day and you need marketing that works. Go to my website at scafarms.com and click the link Grow My Business. If you need help with your online marketing, your website, developing email programs, or putting your own shows together, go to my website at scafarms.com and click the link Grow My Business. Thanks for listening and enjoy this next episode.
Get ready for this.
Wow, I am blown away by the response I've been getting on Facebook.
Welcome to a brand new episode of
The Upstate's Farmers Market Podcast.
The following program is for adult audiences only.
You are listening to
You're listening to me, Stephen Holt.
Relax and Enjoy.
And I'm pumped. I'm really pumped that there's people out there that they want to tell people about their services. And guess what? I think it's just going to be an eye-opener for a lot of people. So,
And now your host.
wow, I am blown away by the response I've been getting on Facebook. I didn't realize there was such a need or an interest in doing a local podcast, especially about farming, homesteading, beekeeping, sustainable agriculture, permaculture, farming skills. You know what? I am really honestly blown away. And I'm pumped. I'm really pumped that there's people out there that want to spread not only the information about what they do, but they want to tell people about their services. And guess what? I think it's just going to be an eye-opener for a lot of people. So it's brought to you by SCA Farms. That's my farm. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this podcast. It might be the online farmers market podcast, farmers market online podcast. I'm not sure, but it's going to be something about getting the message out there to people out of season, in season. Right now, we're at the tail end of the summer season going into fall. And I know a lot of farms are kind of winding down and other farms are just picking up for the winter production. So it's going to be exciting. I've already interviewed a couple people. One guy is a local farmer here. Another one is a farmer up in Minnesota, I believe. But I'm excited because there's a local farm here in Greenville that is willing and wanting to do some Q&A as far as on this podcast and be a guest on the podcast. So I'm honestly, if you're interested in being a part of something different, a podcast, a farmer's podcast here in the Greenville area, hit me up on Facebook Messenger, send me an email, go to my website, scafarms.com. That's SCA Farms, .com. Hit the email. It's scafarms2017@gmail.com. That's right, I'm using a free email, but send me a link, send me a message, send me some information about who you are, what you're selling, what skills you have, or what farm you own, and what you're thinking about doing. I am just kind of blown away by the level of interest. There's a family trying to basically do it from scratch by blowing away all the trees on their property and basically taking 20 acres and molding it into a farm that is sustainable, that they can live on. And they're in the process of doing it right now. It's ridiculous the amount of creativity when it comes to people in our area, when it comes to farming, when it comes to sustainable agriculture, when it comes to doing things the way our founding fathers did it. You know, it's not a bunch of money. It's not a bunch of tools. It's not, hey, let's bring in the wreckers and let's do this thing. No, it's people doing it bootstrap. It's people that are using their own skill set as well as learning from others and then applying it, making mistakes and then learning. And I'm all about that. I am not a perfect farmer by any stretch, but what I will tell you is I get really passionate about talking to people that are passionate about what they do. And right now for me, in my life, in this cycle of my life, it is farming. I've only started my farm just about a year ago. And I've been to the farmer's market. I started out going to the farmer's market my first season, which was crazy because I never even thought I was going to do it. I thought I was going to do a lot of research. But anyway, I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting people. I've met some interesting people. I've connected with a few people in terms of providing food for their families. I've tried some different things. I've done some different tactics. And I'm going to share all that stuff with you, but that's not the point. The point is I'm here to tell you about what we have here in the upstate, and specifically right now in the Simpsonville, Greater GSP, Greenville, Spartanburg, Easley, Anderson. This whole area is just, it's booming. And if you've ever gone to the farmers market down in Greenville, you know people have an appetite, especially the folks that are transplants, people that didn't grow up here. The folks from the north that come down here, they love farmers markets. They love it to death. Matter of fact, if you go down there, you're probably going to hear somebody with a New York accent. It just happens. But anyway, it is booming, and all these little other markets that are in these other towns like Easley and in Malden and Simpsonville and Fountain Inn, they're all growing as a result of that, because not everybody can live in downtown Greenville or in and around Greenville. People have to live on the outside, and guess what? They're finding out that local markets in their area do provide a service and a product. So my job is to get your message out there, and basically to try to get people in touch with you and give you a platform in which you can discuss what you do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And my job is to bring the best out of you. So again, excited, can't wait. I'm still putting all the parts and the pieces together, but I figured I want to get something out there right now that would give you something tangible that you can relate to. So I've got a ton of questions about all kinds of things, and I'm just trying to formulate the segments and formulate, how I'm going to put it together. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to you as the farmer, the homesteader, the skilled person, the beekeeper, and we're just going to have a talk session. Now I'll prep you, of course, and I'll give you questions of what I'm going to ask. But to be honest with you, I kind of go off the cuff. I have some kind of format. My goal is to talk with you, just to create an interaction and to create a connection, and that's my job. And I love it. It's ever since my broadcast days, it's been like this. So anyway, again, Stephen Holt, SCA Farms.
If you haven't already, subscribe on iTunes. And while you're there, please leave us a rating and review.